What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid. My boy on the other side of the panel there is Barrett.
What's going on, guys? Speed. I'm happy camping today.
As y'all guys can see from the title on screen on this show, New York Knicks on an 8-game win streak. Woohoo! And it's going to be a first-round exit, depending on the matchups in the playoffs, because we know they're making the playoffs. Number 4 seed right now, I believe. And is it a first early exit, Barrett, or can they make a deep run here, Pat? Maybe to the Eastern Conference Finals.
First of all, before we get into that, I'm like, go New York, go! Let's go, Knicks. Listen,
Knicks fans.
Yeah, man. But the bottom line is, man, if they hold the 4th seed, that means they're probably gonna get the Atlanta Hawks, who they just beat the other night. And they match up pretty well with Atlanta. They played a very good game so far this season.
Remember, Trae Young he got hurt that game, and until then, I mean, the Atlanta Hawks was actually killing the Knicks in a sense, though.
Well, they're killing them, but I mean, that's listen. They match up pretty well with them, man. Trae Young's a special talent, but so Julius Randle's been balling out this year too, man. So let's not forget what Julius Randle has meant to the New York Knicks. And RJ Barrett has basically stepped up in his next year. He's been ascending, and we right now.
Quickly, we can't. I mean, come on, man.
That's right. That's my third guy.
I like that. I like that little tear.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Yes,
Emmanuel. That's right. Emmanuel Quickly has some guts. He takes shots, not like the other guy they got from France, Frank Ntilikina. I like Frank Ntilikina, but Emmanuel Quickly, man, he might be our point guard moving forward, man. So, and of course, Derrick Rose has been stepping up. So you have a lot of players on this team. Noel, man, he's been playing great underneath the post, man. Burke, he's been shooting the three from the rock, coming up the bench. And listen, we got guys balling out. And more importantly, man, Tibbs is a good coach. He's got these guys playing. He's got these guys believing in him. He's got them D'ing up. He's got these guys playing hard every single night. And that's what we're talking about. That's New York basketball, baby. So as far as
that, and you have a lot of castaways in a sense. You have a lot of castaways from, especially like Julius Randle, saying that he wasn't their number. He wasn't. The Lakers didn't actually believe in him. So
they believe in him now.
The contract
year for now. Well, right now, yeah, he's in the contract year. But you know what? My guess is
that's what worries me. Because we've seen a lot of these players, Barrett, on the Knicks, Nets. I mean, myself, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. Barrett is a Knicks fan. Now, I've seen players have these breakout years, get massive contracts, and then take their foot off. So that's one thing that worries me about Julius Randle. The second thing that worries about me is he going to try to do too much in the playoffs, in a sense, though. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably will, but you know what? That has to come from the top. It comes from Leon Rose and them guys. What you want him to do moving forward in the playoffs if it gets to that point. He's going to get the last shot. He's your guy. He's going to get the last shot. It's not going to be Quickly. It's not going to be Burks. It's not going to be RJ. These guys are not. They're probably playing real on the way, but they won't be making the last shot.
He's made a lot of mistakes. I've been watching some games.
He has, but he scored 40 points last night. He scored 40 points last night.
Yeah. They needed all of those 40 points to eke out that victory. But
listen, Brooklyn, but all the teams, including Brooklyn, have won and lost overtime games. Listen, you take what you can get. The bottom line is Julius Randle is probably using the Knicks to get his platform higher, and the Knicks are kind of glad to let him do that. You know why? Because now you have other superstars chiming in on the Knicks. They like what they see. Isn't this what we want the Knicks to do? Yeah. To start showing people that they have something worth fighting for.
And listen, this was the same formula the Brooklyn Nets actually used over there. They were a laughingstock. They traded away all their future, their first round picks. Sean Marks had to pretty much start from scratch. They set a good culture there. They started winning games. They went to the first round of the playoffs. Superstars took notice. and credit Tom Thibedeau for not trying to tank or anything like that, and understanding that like guys like Julius Randle, like he didn't bench Julius Randle or some of the
No,
better
they made all
guys. Like,
right. They made all the right moves, and more importantly, man, this is the longest streak they've had in 7 years, man. So obviously, New York fan base is very happy with this, and again, you have to make a decision on Julius Randle in regards to contracts. Do you think he's worth 3 or 4 year deal? Do you think he's worth a max deal? No, I don't think he's worth a max deal, but he could be worth a 3 or 4 year deal, and see how that moves forward. But I think we have a position where you might be able to get some type of a star, maybe not a superstar, but somebody that will want to come over here and add on to what they're trying to do and get better next year. Because now you're at a point now where you exceeded all expectation this year. No one was expecting you to beat the fourth seed. No one. But here you are, with about 11 games to play. Here you are.
I think Barrett and I projected between 8 and 10, right? I believe like 8 and 10.
Somewhere around that seating, yeah. And I was the first one to say, yeah.
We'll do a future show. We'll look at the cap room, the free agency, and who can actually come to the Knicks. Who can actually be a good piece or the best fit in a sense. Though it's not just about getting the star. It's about actually getting someone that actually fits.
Somebody will come out there, come in there and help them do what they need to do. You do see the team that has been assembled, kind of players that buy in and play hard. RJ Barrett was supposed to be your future star. I think RJ Barrett feeds off of Julius Randle and vice versa, and Emmanuel Quickly is just a surprise. He's probably that dominant rookie. So,
excuse me. When they actually played the Nets, I was worried, man. This dude hit like 4 threes in a row.
He can shoot it. He can run it, bro. He can do it.
I was like, man, if it wasn't for that, it would have been a 15-point blowout. But he actually kept in, and it would only wind up losing by like 2-4 points. So, I mean, let's see if the Knicks actually stay in the film room and look at what type of adjustments they can make and sense and learn how to close these games out. I think they'll be all right, man. I think we'll look at the matchups in the playoffs. Let's try to do that real quick.
If the season was to stop now, they're playing Atlanta. If it was to stop now, they're playing Atlanta. That's right. If it stops now, they're playing Atlanta. Which means what? You avoid Brooklyn and Philly in the first round, which is what you want to do. Do you avoid either one of those teams in the first round? Second round, you got to face one of them if you get past Atlanta. All right? That's the way that looks. But right. The way they are right now, they are playing Atlanta in the first round. And they have home court edge in the first round too. Woo! Have that game 7 at MSG if it comes down to that. True. I'm happy about that.
All right, I'm pulling up the standings right now. Yeah, you're right. The 4-5 seed. We had the Knicks, the Knicks and the Hawks in the first round.
Yep.
You know what? I hopefully Boston kind of slides into that 5th spot. That would be a really, really, really good series right there.
Oh, you want to see Knicks in Boston?
Yeah, I think that would be Marcus Smart, Julius Randle. You saw Julius Randle actually almost went after the referee. He's looking at like, hey man, this is my money we talking about here, man. So that's what he's looking at it in a sense, though. So you heard what LeBron James said. He said the league's a lot better now the Knicks are winning. I said, well, hey, I'm trying not to. I mean, is Julius Randle a guy that you would pay money in a turnstile to go see? No.
Probably not, but you go see the Knicks now. That's the difference now.
No, we're getting on LeBron James next, man, and the title is going to be so crazy on that. I'm gonna go Raw, man. It's today's Thursday. I'm going Thursday Night Raw on LeBron James bitch ass.
Listen, man. All I'm saying right now, we could do that. But I'm just absorbing all this Nick law. This Nick thing is doing good, man. I'm glad they're doing all right, man. And I'm glad that both teams are doing good. Basketball is back in New York, man. That's the good thing this year, man. Both teams are getting it done. That's a good thing. You
Oh
know,
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Like I
so
said, credit for Thibodeau for being patient. And actually
yeah,
give like he actually he gave the players a day off. You believe that? He locked everything out. He says,
he's
"You guys
learning.
are actually
He's
off."
learning not to wear his people out. That's
Yeah,
where he's learning not to wear them out. You're gonna need them to be as energetic in the postseason as they are right now.
yeah. And I got
Don't wear them
listen,
out now.
guys. I mean, it's harder to play defense today without the hand checking. Yes, it's easier for players to score today, but it's harder for defenders to actually stay with these guys, and that's why you actually see the injuries, man. All these guys that talk out there never played basketball, man. I mean, Brian Windhorst and all these guys. I mean, look at him. He hasn't ever played any ball. He doesn't understand. Oh, you gotta play no defense. You try going ahead and guarding Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook, and you can't hand check these guys, man. You gotta use all your lower extremities to
Hmm.
actually guard these guys, man. It's hard, man.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. But see, that's the thing too, because I mean, I go into that concept because you talk about the ratings in the NBA being down. And I really believe it's down not because of the fact just because of COVID, but all your star players have been injured. You haven't had all your marketable players on the floor at one time, man, like you had in the past. And
well,
people will come at
that
me,
too. The woke movement is a plethora of different reasons over there, man.
yeah,
It,
load
it,
management and all this stuff.
Especially like
So,
LeBron James. I looked at all the tweets. They're done with the NBA. LeBron James opening his mouth about that shooting. We're gonna
well,
get
he
into
got to
that.
stop. He got to stop talking. He's got to stop talking.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. He has to go. But I think right now, in regards to individual play, like you see what Stephen Curry did and beating out Wilt Chamberlain's record for Golden
Yeah, too
State
bad.
Warriors.
Hey, listen, too bad that
You know.
Clay wasn't healthy because, woo, I mean that type of stretch right there, man. Man,
Hmm.
I mean, the West would be
Hmm.
extremely tough, man.
I'll tell
I
you
don't
right now,
think
though, he'll
the
be.
Lakers would even be able to beat Golden State in a 7-game series. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Clay will be back next year, and now we're gonna see what Golden State's all about. They're gonna load up that kid Wiseman who got injured. His ACL got messed up. That down low post to the rookie. He's
Yeah.
pretty good when they get him back, and you still got Draymond doing what Draymond does best. Yeah, Golden State's gonna be heard of next year. Trust me on that.
All right,
They
we're
are,
gonna
you
wrap this
know.
one. We're gonna wrap this one up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, share it. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. And Barrett says, if you do, that's 5 paychecks, man. Woo! We'll be
No, we're going back.
change the name on the title. Money bags, money bags.
We're going back to zero paychecks. All right, let's talk about that one. All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.